You don't have an anxiety problem. You have a control problem. And that might be the most uncomfortable thing you hear all week, because it means your stress isn't proof that the world is broken. It means you've been handing over your power without realizing it. 2,000 years ago, in the middle of war, betrayal, political chaos, and plague, a Roman emperor wrote a sentence that still threatens modern comfort. You have power over your mind, not outside events. If that sentence irritates you, don't skip ahead. Sit with it. Because if it's true, it changes everything about how you experience this year. Most people surrender their mind before they even leave their bed. The alarm goes off, and within seconds you're scrolling. You check who texted, who didn't reply, who viewed your story. You open Instagram and see someone your age buying a house. You open LinkedIn and see a promotion announcement. You open the news and absorb outrage before brushing your teeth. Before your day has even begun, your nervous system is reacting. You call this staying informed. The Stoics would call it surrender. No man is free who is not master of himself. If a seen notification with no reply can hijack your mood, you are not free. If a stranger's comment can derail your confidence, you are not free. If your discipline disappears the moment you feel bored, you are not free. You are reactive. And in a world engineered to provoke reaction, reactivity is profitable. Every platform is designed to capture your attention. Every outrage cycle is built to provoke emotion. Every comparison trap is optimized to make you feel behind. But none of it works without your participation. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. It's 1:43 a.m., and you're replaying something you said earlier, wondering if you sounded foolish. You're drafting imaginary arguments in the shower. You're predicting rejection before you've even sent the message. You're convinced the interview will go badly before it begins. Nothing is happening, yet your body feels under attack. You are not exhausted because life is unbearable. You are exhausted because your mind never stops projecting. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If you flood your mind with comparison, you slowly start believing everyone is ahead of you. Their relationships look stronger. Their bodies look better. Their income looks higher. Their lives look more exciting. And quietly, without announcing it, you begin adjusting your self-worth downward. You don't notice it happening, but your posture changes. Your tone shifts. Your ambition weakens. That is how thought becomes identity. What stands in the way becomes the way. That obstacle you resent is not blocking your path. It is shaping it. The rejection that bruised your ego is training resilience. The business failure is training humility. The breakup is training emotional independence. The public mistake is training courage. You want confidence without discomfort. You want strength without resistance. You want growth without friction. A gem cannot be polished without friction. Modern life has removed almost all necessary discomfort. Food arrives without effort. Entertainment never ends. You can avoid silence 24/7. If a conversation feels awkward, you ghost. If a task feels hard, you scroll. If boredom appears, you medicate it with content. And slowly, your tolerance for friction disappears. Then real adversity hits. A layoff, a betrayal, a serious loss. And it feels catastrophic. Not because it is fatal, but because you are untrained. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Complaining feels productive. It feels like processing. But it is emotional release without forward motion. It drains energy without building capacity. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Two people lose the same opportunity. One spirals into self-doubt and blames the system. The other studies, adjusts, and improves. Two people face criticism. One collapses internally. The other extracts the lesson and discards the insult. Two people experience heartbreak. One becomes bitter. The other becomes wiser. Same event, different reaction, different life. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Stop outlining your future discipline. Stop consuming self-improvement while postponing execution. Stop announcing goals you have not earned. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. If you value strength, train. If you value honesty, tell the truth when it costs you. If you value growth, choose discomfort when avoidance feels easier. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? How long will you tolerate half-effort? How long will you blame your environment? Another year? Another failed attempt? Another excuse disguised as logic? Life is long if you know how to use it. But postponing courage is unrecoverable. Postponing courage is unrecoverable. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Imagine today is borrowed time. Imagine this month is extra time. Suddenly, the fear of embarrassment weakens. The need for approval shrinks. The petty argument feels irrelevant. Mortality clarifies what actually matters. Circumstances don't make the man. They only reveal him to himself. Pressure reveals your habits. Hardship reveals your discipline. Loss reveals your attachments. If you collapse under pressure, it is not because pressure is unfair. It is because your foundation needs strengthening, and foundations can be rebuilt. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of desires, but by the removal of desire. The more you crave validation, the more fragile you become. When your post performs well, you feel powerful. When it doesn't, you question your worth. When someone praises you, you rise. When someone criticizes you, you spiral. Your emotional state becomes algorithm dependent. That is not confidence. That is conditional identity. True strength is internal stability. True power is needing less. True freedom is commanding your own mind. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That is not inspiration. It is responsibility. It means your anger is yours to regulate. Your fear is yours to confront. Your excuses are yours to dismantle. Your discipline is yours to build. No one is coming to stabilize your inner world. No one is coming to train your thoughts. You either master your mind, or your mind masters you. So here is the real question. If you truly have power over your mind, what are you going to do with it? If this challenged you, subscribe to the Stoic Code. Not for comfort, for clarity. Comment below with one mental habit you are done tolerating. Share this with someone who keeps blaming the world. Because the world will remain unpredictable. But your mind? That is still yours to command. Stay grounded.